Happy New Year, everyone. This is the first video of 2025 and a third installment of a 4-video collection about the underestimated performance of the Waydoo Flyer ONE Series, which can be obtained by changing the prop and/or wings to suit the performance that you seek. And this video is going to be specifically about the aluminum version of the 3D printed Streamline Prop by eFoil Solutions, which I had reviewed and have been using since early last year. So it's been almost a year and I've really enjoyed this prop. And this video has two purposes that go together. The first of which is to just kind of gauge the interest that the Waydoo Flyer ONE owning public has for an aluminum version. And to go with that is to share my experiences and what I believe the benefits are to owning an aluminum version are. So that these things can be put together to gauge the interest that the public has, to see if Jeff from eFoil Solutions will go forward with producing an aluminum batch to sell. And so first of all, the price will be roughly about $200 for the aluminum prop if a batch of about 20 can be made. And if I got this wrong, I'll put it in an update in a pinned comment in the comment section, which is something I like to say in a lot of my videos. So if there's any changes or updates, please check the comment section, and I'll actually put a Facebook link for those who are on Facebook to again gauge the interest on this aluminum prop. And so my experience with the aluminum prop is the performance is roughly exactly the same as the original 3D printed version. The aluminum version has less flex in the blades. So this blade, you can see here, has some flex. I can move it quite a bit because of the material that it's made out of, compared to the aluminum one, which has zero flex at all. And so our theory was, going into testing it, that it may have a little bit better performance all around because there's no flex in the aluminum version. But based off of my experiences in my tests, I only got about 1 mile per hour faster speed at pretty much all of the gears. So the plastic one, in a nutshell, would give me about 2 miles per hour faster than the set gear, all the way up to 24, giving me a maximum speed of 26 based on you know, the setup and my weight and all that. So the aluminum one was able to give me about 27 miles per hour top speed with the patroller wing, and I actually got it up to nearly 30 miles per hour, about 29 miles per hour, with the Axis Spitfire 840 wing, which I adapted with the eFoil Solutions Axis adapter. And again, that's going to be the last video, is talking about the Axis adapters. And so you can get a bit higher top speed. That's the first benefit of the aluminum prop. So if you're a speed demon, you want that extra 1 mile per hour faster, then you'll definitely want to get the aluminum prop. Some may say that it looks nicer. They may like the look of the aluminum prop. So that one's maybe more subjective. The third thing is that it's going to be more durable. You know, it doesn't have the flex in it, but it could still bend if you hit it on a hard surface, but it's less likely to break. But with that durability comes a potential drawback that's subjective to people based on safety, for a lack of a better term. So because it doesn't flex and it's less likely to break, contact with this prop will definitely cut you. These blades are very thin. You can see that there. They are very thin blades. So if you have contact with this blade and it's spinning, it will cut you, absolutely. And you know, that's kind of, it's a whole different topic about covered props versus uncovered props, and I've actually covered that topic before, and I may cover it again. Those of you who are using an open propeller without any guard on it, hopefully you know the pros and the cons to having an open propeller. And so that's up to you to decide whether those three differences are worth it to you to spend a little extra money for the aluminum prop versus the 3D printed prop, but less money than the folding prop. So I didn't notice any extra range, and when I'm doing range tests, I'm going at an efficient slow speed. So when you're going like 15 miles an hour or slower for efficiency, the little bit of flex that's happening here with this 3D printed one isn't going to affect the range like the top speed would. I honestly do not know how this blade broke. I discovered that it was broke as I was preparing for this video, and I've been riding the Waydoo Evo for over a month. I believe it may have broke while it was in storage and I was moving things around during the Christmas time. But because it's already broke, let's test its durability and drop on concrete. So I'm just going to kind of toss it up in the air about 6 feet and let it fall onto the pavement here. No brakes. Let's try throwing it downward with some force here. No brakes. All right, let's do that again here. No brakes. Well, then we got a chip on the edge right there. So I'll do that again. So it's pretty durable. I like I said, I don't know how it, oh, there, a piece went there. That came off of the one that was already broke. Even though it's highly flexible, it's really durable. So a little bit of a chip right there. Well, I mean, I think you guys get the idea. There's a chip right there on the very thin edge. So it's a really durable prop, even though it's 3D printed. It can stand up to some abuse. I just honestly have no idea what broke the edge there. That was a surprise when I pulled it out of storage. Because of the earlier mentioning of prop guards and the fact that I've had one or two people ask if the Streamline Prop will fit into any of the Waydoo prop guards, I thought I would share a comparison between the Waydoo Flyer ONE Plus prop, which is just as thin but far less flexible material than the Streamline Prop. The Waydoo Flyer ONE Plus prop is a little bit smaller than the Streamline Prop. The Streamline Prop will not fit into the Flyer ONE Plus guard, but it will fit into the original Waydoo Flyer ONE guard. I have not tested it this way, and I cannot vouch for its performance, and I have no intention to test it inside this guard. If you are interested in an aluminum version of the Streamline Prop and are also on Facebook, please check the description of this video and follow the Facebook link to share your interest in the aluminum prop, and you can also share your interest in the comments of this video as well. If you are not in Facebook, definitely share your interest in the aluminum prop in the comments here on this video, and I will share them with Jeff from eFoil Solutions, and we may or may not see an aluminum version of the Streamline Prop. Hoping we can all live life to the fullest in year 2025, and I'll see you in the fourth and final video of this 4-video collection, which will be about the axis adapter for the Waydoo Flyer ONE.